Buddy, it's me, Stephanie. I haven't been making videos in a while, and I used to do it a lot. And look at this. For 22 days straight, I was making videos. I was calling it Recovery Day because that's what I felt was happening or I was doing. I was trying to recover myself or find out what's the matter. You know, actually, this isn't how the video I wanted to go. I wanted to go about like in the Bible, back in Adam and Eve, there was sin. And I think we're all sinners, which a lot of us agree to. And we do things wrong, and we say things, and we feel things in our hearts, and we don't reveal them, and a lot of things are hidden. And I think it causes us each a lot of problems if we don't reveal the truth, because then it's hidden inside, and we're not coming to like a resolution or a way to solve the problem. Excuse me. um my thing is I don't want to reveal the truth to get people in trouble. I want to reveal the truth so people understand what's happening and that there could be an alternative view or way to what our minds believe is true. So if we open our minds to the truth, if we, make ourselves available to knowing what the truth could possibly be, I think it would solve a lot of problems. I mean, because like, I come up against issues in my life, and it's like I want to know the truth and blah blah, and it's like it's hidden. It's nobody wants to talk about it. It's maybe they think it's for the best, which sometimes it could be, and sometimes it can't be. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people involved. There's a whole bunch of parties involved, and what I see happening is they just go with what's the something of the opinion, the majority of the opinion, and the majority of the opinion isn't always correct. And like how I was coming about all this was, I am dumb, but with this political stuff going on with like President Trump and this and that, I'm going through it myself to where um, I wasn't always able to go with the majority of the opinion because the things I went through in my life didn't have an answer. Like the majority's opinion, let's see, take my earphone out. The majority of the people's opinion didn't fit what I was going through. So nobody's opinion really fit what I was going through, and there was nobody there to really guide me or lead me, to an answer. And so I found myself with the things that I went through in life, I always had to, kind of take more time and maybe find certain others that went through the same thing as me. And that's where I think it could be kind of dangerous because, like it was for me at least. It was dangerous if I would take people's opinion for it and try to use their reasoning for, not saying people are bad, but I would try to use their reasoning for what happened in my life. It just wasn't always working. So, I had to find different ways and different solutions to understand what was happening to me. And for instance, what was happening to me is I feel like I've been dealing with narcissistic type people, abusive people, and this and that. It's still not clear. I can't be clear on totally what I'm dealing with, but it's the closest conclusion that I can explain, you know. And I'm no professional. But when it came to trying to find information for the problems I was having, I was finding that I couldn't find the solution. I couldn't find the answers. I couldn't find people who were dealing with the same thing I was dealing with, like for instance, narcissistic abuse or any kind of abuse, emotional abuse, things like that. And really, there is no answer. But what I found, or where I found my answer to be, was in surrounding yourself with people who love you for who you are. Like, like say for instance, I met this lady at the church pantry, food pantry, and I really love it when you can meet somebody and they don't judge or have any opinion of you. That new thing. I think a lot of things happen in life and it kind of puts an image on us. And here's the thing. That image is not us. That's not us. It's what people portray us to be. Like with the narcissistic abuse, they go around and they smear campaign you, or they say things about you, and they're not always true. So anyway, I had to pause the video and I lost track of what I was talking about because our son, he came in and wanted something. So, but basically, if what I was still thinking I was talking about was the image we try to cover up. If we could just be truthful and we can say what we want to say, I think it would work out a lot better than just trying to cover up what we don't want to say or whatever. I, for one, myself, want to speak and I want to say the truth. And I know that in telling the truth, it'll harm some people, but also in harming people, it'll help myself. So, I mean, what choice do you make? So that's all I'm saying. Thanks for watching, and trying to find answers just like you, and hopefully we come to them together. Thanks for watching.